Today, by the way, is President Biden's 81st birthday, and just look at the headlines along with it. NPR, as Biden celebrates his birthday, candles on the cake are adding to the problem. New York Post, B-Day Blues, and Politico saying playbook a not so happy birthday for Biden. So there's the message. Joe Concha is here with us. Good morning, Joe. Do you think Democrats are going to stand by Joe Biden through 2024?
I think they're already not standing by him, Ashley. Privately, when you speak to many prominent Democrats, they do not want Joe Biden the sequel because they see the numbers. And obviously, publicly, we've heard what David Axelrod, who ran Barack Obama's two successful campaigns, by the way, Joe Biden was on that ticket, has also had to say as far as begging him basically to drop out because the panic began last month. Washington Post ABC poll had Trump up by 10 points. We were told that was an outlier. Turns out it's not. New York Times, Siena poll, Trump leading in 5 of 6 swing states, including double digits in Nevada. That's a state he didn't even win in 2016. So NBC, Fox, Quinnipiac, poll after poll shows Joe Biden fading and momentum behind Donald Trump. And if those numbers across swing states hold, we're looking at a potential landslide for the 45th president. And Joe Biden is hemorrhaging support, Ashley, among black voters, Latino voters, independent voters, female voters. And the far left is turned off as well as far as his staunch support for Israel. And here's the thing, for everyone out there who says, well, it's a year out, a lot can change. The question you have to ask here, will Joe Biden get better or worse with age? And as we see on a daily basis, this is the cottage cheese president. He's only going to get worse with age, and he's not a fine wine who's going to get better with age, as we see from public appearance after public appearance, where he just doesn't seem to know exactly where he is at times. It's almost disturbing and unsettling to watch.
Yeah, it's tough to watch, to be honest with you. All right, next one, Joe.
Yeah.
Rapper and New York native Cardi B went after Mayor Eric Adams after he cut millions of dollars from the city's budget to offset the cost of migrants. Watch this. I'll get your comment.
Okay. How is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund 2 wars, $120 million budget cut on schools, libraries, police department, and sanitation. New York is already super dirty.
Super dirty. She says we're going to be drowning in rats. You know, Joe, it seems like everyone is mad about it.
Absolutely. That's just common sense right there. That's not conservative or liberal. That is just a person who lives in New York and sees what's going on and sees the fact that this mayor is now going to be cutting services to police and sanitation, all so we could take care of people who came to this country illegally. So Cardi B, hats off to her. But until New Yorkers actually wake up and elect another Rudy Giuliani and what he did to clean up the city in the 90s, and Michael Bloomberg, who did an excellent job for not 1 but 3 terms after him. Until you elect somebody like that, you're going to keep getting this sort of governing from a mayor who's in serious trouble right now as far as an investigation into his own affairs is concerned.
You would think that right now is the tipping point for those voters, Joe. We'll have to wait and see. It always amazes me that they vote Joe, they get de Blasio out and then they put in Eric Adams. We had hopes for Adams, but, you know, since the migrants have arrived, it's all gone downhill. But Joe Concha, great stuff as always, sir. Thank you.